Have you ever tried to create a new listing, but just looked at that blank page and felt real writer's block and didn't know where to start? I know I do that all of the time. This is why most often I just copy and tweak my old listings. But sometimes I want to experiment with something totally fresh, and eRank has a tool for that. It's called the AI Listing Helper tool. You get there from Listing Optimization, AI Listing Helper. This is what you see when you open our tool: a little description letting you know the tool's using AI to help you enhance your Etsy listing. On the right is the history, which shows you phrases you've used before. Here we have a little description of how to use the tool. Into this box, you want to type a phrase that describes your item. Pick your language and hit submit to let our helper do its magic. The quota lets you know how many searches you have per day and how many you've used. The Listing Helper tool is for all eRank accounts. Free members have 1 search a day, basic members have 10 searches a day, Pro 20, and expert subscriptions have up to 100 searches a day. Let's start with Ring and see what the tool is all about. You see results for 3 title ideas, 3 description ideas, and some tag ideas. Now, those are just ideas to get you started. We do advise you take extreme care. The Listing Helper is powered by AI, large language models, and although this technology is already amazing, it really does have some limitations and might always not perform exactly as you expect. Always proofread and use common sense to make sure you rewrite the titles and descriptions in your own style or voice and optimize them for any keywords you choose. Use the tag ideas as a starting point for your keyword research. As we can see with our results for Ring, there's not really much for this tool to go on, so it guessed some more details, and the tag ideas are some very generic, broad ones. As eRank adds our search clicks, click-through rate competition, and search trend data to these keywords, this can actually be handy to quickly see what types or styles or materials might be trending. It's showing handmade ring, boho vintage, and other things, so we can see how popular they are. But of course, there are also irrelevant things like everyday wear. So let's give the tool a little more to work on here. As you can see, I've already searched for bronze and opal steampunk engagement ring in my history, so I can click on that from the history. This shows me the results again without using up any more from my quota. With even more details, the tool's able to give me more specific results. It still adds in terms and styles that it thinks might be relevant. Use them if they work for your item, or leave them out if they make no sense. With the descriptions, for me, it's just an idea of a cool intro to your description. Quite often I struggle with the enthusiastic language to promote my item, so this does help me, but you still need to add the details the customer needs to know that only you know. So the tool's not writing the full description for you. And now with more data, the tag ideas are way more specific. Yes, they are more long tail with less search volume, so it depends what works for your shop if you want to give this tool more or less data. Oh, also, if you just don't like the results you got or want some more options, you can hit the submit button again. The AI returns different options each time, but this does use up one from your quota. I think those tags look a little more promising, and if you see anything that sounds interesting, you can always click on it to go to the keyword tool for the keyword to see even more keywords related to that buyers are searching for. That could end up not only helping with this listing, but I even find myself getting inspired for new things I can create based on what people are searching for, or more specific descriptive terms to take back to the listing helper to get different ideas. And back to the listing helper, as I make cat bookmarks, I thought I would try that again. Interesting ideas, but I need to explain a little more what my items are to get some specific ideas. That's better. For the title and descriptions, you can copy any or all of the ones you like to edit and adapt into your own style, and make sure they're keyword optimized for the keywords you pick with your research. And for the tags, you can even add them to your keyword lists. Pick the relevant list, then click on the star beside the keyword to save it. This listing helper tool is actually a really cool way to start with your keyword research as well. I'm actually finding I type a little description in here, get keyword ideas, take them to the keyword tool, then bring those keywords back and add them to my listing helper description to get even more focused and more interesting results. But I do want to remind you again that the AIs are very new, and although amazing, they do need us to check them. Make sure you tweak the titles and descriptions to use best practices. If you're unsure how to write titles and descriptions, then check out some of these videos. Working together with the AI can help us craft even better listings. But let me know in the comments, what do you think of this tool?